What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Love and Marriage DC Season 3, Episode 2. What's going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same, all right? Now, before we get into today's review, let's talk about what we got coming up, all right? So, first things first, as you all should know by now, your boy is nominated for 2 Boss Babe Awards, okay? I'm nominated for the same awards that I was nominated for last year, which is Boss Babe YouTuber of the Year, as well as Boss Babe Podcast of the Year with Jamar for our podcast, The Prelude. Make sure you guys are voting, honey. The voting started on February the 1st and it ends on March the 1st. If you haven't voted, click the link down below and make sure you guys are voting. All right, make sure you do that, and you do know that you have to vote in each category. To put your votes in, okay? Also, be sure to tune in tonight for the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and it will be over on Giving You the Real Teas platform at 8:15 Eastern. So make sure you guys are tuned in for this, all right? Make sure you guys tune in because we're really here to give you guys a show. With that being said, you guys, that's pretty much all that I got. So let's go ahead and get into the review. So we pick up where we left off last week with Ashley and Arena as they come together to discuss what happened at the Christmas party. Ashley feels like Arena picked a side. I personally don't believe that, Arena picked a side when it came down to Ashley and Joy. I feel like at the end of the day, you know, Ashley and Joy are both Arena's friends. So I feel like she was just checking in on like she said, she was checking in on the first person that she saw. And the first person that she saw was Joy. And that's who she checked on first. I don't see what the big deal is. And honestly, I really don't think that there is a big deal. I just think that Ashley is being very petty and childish at this point. Because there's really no need for her to be giving Arena all that fever only because she checked in on Joy. Like, how old are we, Ashley? And like I said on the last review, I like everybody on this show. As opposed to Love and Marriage Huntsville, I like everybody on this show. So when I'm calling somebody out, it ain't no biasness. I really feel like Ashley is being real childish and real like unnecessary when it comes down to this situation. Arena then apologizes to her because she said, "I'm not picking a side." It's basically like, but if you feel like if I made you feel like I was choosing a side or saying if Ashley is all about Joy, then I apologize. I'm sorry. And then, Ashley accepts her apology, but Ashley is still not sure about Arena and where her loyalties lie. You know what I mean? And I don't understand why her loyalty is in question all because she checked up on Joy. That's still stupid to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like she ain't did nothing out of the blue to you. She ain't do nothing out off the radar with you. She didn't really do nothing bad to you. So I don't even understand why you even pulling this bullshit. Like, oh, I feel like she choosing the side. Oh, I feel like she doing this. Oh, I feel like she doing it. Like, why would you feel that way? Why do you think that she's picking a side? Why on earth would you feel like she's picking a side in this situation when she ain't did nothing to make you feel like she picking a motherfucking side? Hmm? It's not that deep. Um, and then Arena said, "Well, do you feel like there's any possibility that you and Joy could sit down and have a conversation about everything that's going on?" And then, Ashley was like, "No, I'm not willing to sit down with her. Like, she already made her choice." And then, she said, then on top of that, Clifton is sitting up here trying to say that somebody's jealous of them. And I'm trying to understand, what do I have to be jealous of? I really have no reason to be jealous of them. And so Arena said, I do feel like that there is some jealousy in Ashley. And when she said she feel like there's some jealousy in Ashley, she's not saying that she feels like Ashley is a jealous person. She feels like Ashley does have a jealous streak in her, seeing how she's treating her over this whole Joy situation. So I get exactly what Arena is saying. Do I think that Ashley is jealous of the Petties? Like, absolutely not. But do I think that she got a jealous streak in her, like, or she's very territorial or something like that in that type of regard? Absolutely. So then Joy and Winter they get together. Joy tells Winter that Ashley kicked her out of the Christmas party. You know, Winter was like, I heard about this Christmas party that I wasn't even invited to. And then after Joy tells her that Ashley kicked her out, Winter was like, well, I see that I'm not the only person that gets kicked out of things now. Like, it's great to see that I'm not the only one on the kicking out list, blah, 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 blah. So then Joy says that she came to the house in peace. I really don't think that she came there in peace. You came in that lady house and you did not speak to that lady, Joy. Like, we gotta stop playing dumb and playing like we ignorant. You didn't speak to that lady in her own house. You tried to act like that lady was not there in her own house. Let's not act like that. She tells Winter that Ashley feels like she made Joy. In my opinion, that is exactly what Ashley was saying. Joy says, but you did warn me about Ashley. And then Winter was like, I did warn you now. I told you 1 minute you're going to get this person and the next minute you're going to get this person. So I did try to warn you. So after that, we get into Ashley and Angie. I think Angie is like her manager or something. And they start talking about Lil Jamie's post in regards to what he saw on the show. And Quick has compared Little Jamie to Antonio, basically saying that Lil Jamie was a bad child and he don't want Antonio to wind up like Lil Jamie. When I was reviewing this show, I actually talked about that and I said that Quick was dead ass wrong for saying what the he said in regards to Lil Jamie. And he was wrong because that was kind of effed up that you would call him a bad kid and then in the same breath you also say you don't want your child to be like him. If you're gonna say something like that, say something like that when the camera not on. That's fake as too. But it's another thing to actually see the person that you look up to saying it about you and let it be known that that's what they think of you. You know what I'm saying? So no, he had every right to feel some kind of way about that. Ashley decides to call Arena. Arena said that, you know, whenever y'all get time, we need to all just come together and have a conversation about it. So then we get into Clifton and Carmen. At the end of the day, in so many words, the copyright stuff was supposed to happen, but it got pushed back due to Joy because Joy was not doing what she was supposed to do. Carmen feels like at this point, whenever you need something done, you need to come to me. I'm your PR. I get it done. Look like Carmen want to get more done than just the leg work. She want to have her legs up and that kind of work when it come down to Clifton. And to be quite honest, I really don't blame him because look at Clifton. Clifton is fine as hell to me. I'm just being honest. Winter and her sister Candace, while Winter was in the studio giving us some vocals that did nobody ask for, um, her sister said that she's happy. And Winter said, yes, I am happy. They talk about Yusha. She said, the only thing that I don't really like about Yusha is that he's not really expressive, like he doesn't express his emotions. And the difference was, then she started explaining the difference between Yusha and the other guys. But the sister basically says, we know that you love and you love hard, but I'm going to need for you to slow it down. Okay. So then after that, we get into Jamie, Arena, Ashley, Quick, and Lil Jamie. The Tylers are not happy with the situation and they are just ready to address the issue at hand. They addressed the issue with the post. Lil Jamie said, I'm going to stand on what I said because that's how I felt at that moment. That's how I felt. I felt like I felt disrespected by Quick when he made that post. So Quick said, if you feel some kind of way about what I said on the show, you could have just been a man and came to me. No, what you could have done was not say the bullshit that you effing said on that show. How did you think he was gonna take it? And why the would he come to you about any motherfucking thing when you came to the TV and said what the you said? So since you came to the TV and said what the you said, I'm going to the internet to say what the I gotta say. Since you said it on TV, you said it publicly. You said what you had to say publicly. So I'm gonna say what the I gotta say publicly, and that's on period. So I'm sorry, but I'm team Lil Jamie on this. Um, Lil Jamie said that Quick was corny for the way that he came at him. So Quick then started screaming and yelling at Lil Jamie. And then Lil Jamie said, why are you cursing at me? Because I'm not going to keep allowing you to curse at me. And I was just like, yeah, please let him know. Because that short man syndrome is off the charts right now. He need to calm it down. Seriously. Um, Ashley then explains what Quick was saying. He was saying, I think it was a bad choice of words. I don't think he should have said you was a bad kid. What I think he was trying to say was that you made bad decisions and it led you into the situations that you wanted up being in. That's what I think he was trying to say. And so, Lil Jamie said that he really don't know how to look at the Silvers at this point. Quick said that he was wrong and actually held Quick accountable for what he said. Lil Jamie said that he was rubbed the wrong way, but Quick apologized and Lil Jamie apologized. They shared a hug and then they moved on. Joy and Clifton. Quick invites, Clifton out for a wrestling thing. Clifton tells Joy what Carmen said, and Joy is down for what Carmen said. She's here for it. Clifton thinks that Joy should have done a better job with what she was supposed to do. Ashley and Quick, they having a conversation, and he tells, Ashley that Clifton is invited to the wrestling gig. Clifton, Jamie, Quick, and Black, they go to the wrestling thing. Clifton discussed the beard oil situation, and then he explains the Carmen situation. And the guys feel like he's, on a slippery slope with this whole Carmen situation. But that was pretty much all that I got for Love and Marriage DC. And I know this review was pretty short, but it didn't really give me nothing. Like, the only thing that was worth talking about was the whole Lil Jamie situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get out of here. Tramiel has a single out right now, and it is called Long Days, and it's available everywhere for purchase and stream. So make sure you guys purchase and stream it, okay? Bando has a new record out called Bando's Dream. It is now available on Spotify, Apple Music, as well as the YouTube. And he also has another song out called DUI that is also on all streaming platforms and platforms for purchase. So with that being said, I am your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here. And until my next video, I'll holler at you later. Bye.